Hey guys, My Basement Reviews here. Friday night I went to go see Astroboy. Now, I wasn't incredibly impressed with Astroboy, however, it was a good film for a much younger audience, and if you have kids, I would recommend taking them to this movie. It was fast-paced, filled with action and heart, and was actually appropriate for a younger audience. The movie deals with many issues, including rejection and trying to fit in. The movie takes place in a futuristic floating city known as Metro City, where robots take care of humans in almost every way. The main story centers around Dr. Tenma, a brilliant scientist and major contributor to the advanced technology in Metro City, and his son, Toby. During an experiment involving two unique cells of energy, one blue and made of pure positive energy, and the other red and made of pure negative energy, the negative energy cell goes haywire and causes an explosion that unfortunately kills Tenma's son. Instead of accepting the loss of his son, Tenma decides to build a perfect robot modeled after his son in order to replace him. The robot is powered by the very same blue cell and programmed with all of Toby's memories. However, after taking him home, Tenma realizes that he can never replace his son and tells his colleague, Dr. Elephant, to get rid of him. The new Toby overhears this and leaves his home in Metro City to find a place in the world, in spite of Elephant's attempt to help him find where he belongs. Shortly after he leaves, a group of military bullies attempt to catch him and use his unique power source so that the president can get reelected. And he actually becomes the major antagonist throughout the movie. Toby escapes from them and reaches the surface of Earth, which has become a junkyard for the old robots tossed from Metro City. And this is one of the symbols that I really liked in the movie, and that was when something wasn't good enough, it was sort of tossed off like trash, and Metro City represented where everyone wanted to be, and the surface of the Earth represented what society determined was not good enough. Now, on the surface, Toby starts going by the name of Astro, and he meets a group of misfits who take him in and give him a home. Most of them are young and orphans, and he actually decides to hide the fact that he's a robot because even though they're all orphans, he still feels that he won't fit in. Now, I'm not going to spoil too much more of the movie because it does go from there and has some really good scenes in it. A couple of notes is the animation was spectacular. I really enjoyed the animation style. And the movie, like I said before, was fast-paced and kind of predictable at times. It had a decent amount of humor in it, but it wasn't very dramatic, especially when something that was supposed to be sad happened. As a moviegoer, I felt like they could have gotten a bit more dramatic, but since it's a kids' movie, I'm going to let that one slide. I was also not deeply impressed with some of the performances in the movie. Nicolas Cage's performance as Dr. Tenma felt a little bit dry. Cage is a great actor, but I just didn't really feel it in this movie. Also, some of the hardcore anime fans who may have watched the old series may or may not like this movie. It was the, quote, Disney Pixar version of Astro Boy, and was definitely geared for a young audience. Unfortunately, as a 19-year-old, I wasn't really into the movie, and I sort of saw it as a little bit cheesy, but all in all, Astro Boy gets a 7 out of 10. Like I said before, it's a great film for younger audiences, especially if you have a son or daughter that loves robots. If you've seen the movie, please let me know what you thought. Leave me a comment or video response. If you have a question, you can post a comment on my channel or send me a personal message. And please subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching.